When people think of London, they think of Arsenal and Chelsea as the two biggest clubs in the city. But there's always been one team flying under the radar. Tottenham have proven to be a formidable team in the Premier League with a Champions League final appearance and pumping out some of the best talent in the world. The era of Kane, Modric, and Bale has come to a close, but with Ange Postecoglou, Tottenham are turning a new page and starting a new era. Now the boys will have $100 million to spend to finally bring silverware to Tottenham Hotspur. Boys, are we ready?
Top Spur? What's that?
What's that, bruv?
Millie, I think there's going to be a whole lot of selling here because this team's pretty good.
Cap.
No, it's decent. Even as an Arsenal fan, I can say it's decent, but
It's a great team, bro.
I will be saying sold a lot.
I'm trying to
often.
win titles here. I'm not trying to finish 5th.
I'm keeping a lot of these players.
Boys, you know the drill. Pick a management card. But before we begin, make sure to check out our Patreon where we have new and exclusive content every single week. Weekly Q&As, FPL, and an exclusive YouTube video that will be dropping next week. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Boys, you can now pick the cards.
Are you on card duty all of a sudden or
I'm
something?
always on card duty.
Oh my God.
Barbara, we should let the Arsenal fans
This guy's
start.
the CEO of the management
Okay.
cards or something.
Just a habit.
I'll read mine out right now. The board feel the current fullbacks are not strong enough to compete. You must replace one of 2 fullback players. Okay, that was getting done.
That was already
No,
being
you know
done.
what? That's an L. That's an L.
You think?
I mean,
Out of everything on the any, like I can hype up one thing about Spurs and it's their
the
back line.
fullbacks.
Brother, it's not FPL here. And we'll hype up the back line, brother. They allowed like 50 goals last season.
Bro, Romero, Van de Ven, those are solid center backs.
Clean sheets this year. They're banging them out.
Bro, Romero's getting best Premier League defender
Romero,
shouts.
Van de Ven, don't sleep.
Juventus product.
Pala,
Romero.
the Arsenal fan, let's go.
Foreign talent has proven successful in recent years. You must sign at least 3 players from outside the Premier League.
That's not that bad.
That's been working for Tottenham.
It's all right. I mean, it's all right.
Hey, listen, for some Juve Dons there too. On that Tottenham team, Kulusevski,
Yeah. On the bench too.
Bentancur
Dragusin.
went off on a stretcher in week 1, so I don't know if you're...
Well, listen, maybe last season's Bentancur. You had some Dons. Firms, how was your card?
The board want the culture of the club to be a winning one. 2 of your new signings must have won a trophy last season.
Oh.
Respectable. They need some trophies in the
They need
cabinet.
winners. They need winners in that locker room.
They need to dust off that trophy cabinet. That's
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
do. Let's bring 2 of them.
The boys have their first management cards ready to go. Now, let's get to the first position, and we all know what it is. It is manager. Ange Postecoglou's there, but will you sack him for a new option?
Let's make this short and quick. No.
I'm keeping him. And by the way, Mill, I just noticed wearing a Celtic kit.
Listen,
Lights.
if you know, you know.
He's giving us hints.
That's Ange ball right there.
That's
That is
Ange
Ange.
Ball.
Millie actually bought that in Dublin, no?
In Dublin. Great times in Dublin. I
Great
actually really
purchase.
love Dublin.
Yep. But regardless, I like once again, I like to shit on Spurs, but I like Ange. I like Ange, and I think he said in his second year it's going to be better. We'll see, but so far so good for him.
There's a lot of good things happening at Spurs, and Ange is probably the best one in my opinion.
The boys will be keeping Postecoglou at the helm. Here were the options that they missed. The first option was Tuchel for 30 million. Second was Potter for 20. And third was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for 10 million bones.
I swear Tuchel is in every single one of these videos as the top option, and no one ever gets him.
Is he still unemployed?
Who wants me? No one.
Where is he, bro? Where is this guy?
No.
Ange will be at the helm for everyone's team. The first field position up is right back. Boys, it is Pedro Porro. Will you sell him for 40 million or keep him on your team?
Now, if this was FPL, I would definitely be keeping him in my team. But
Don.
it's not FPL. So, sold.
Really?
So based on if it's FPL or not.
Well, I do have to sell one of my fullbacks, and I'd much rather sell Pedro Porro than my left back. So I'm going to be selling him.
Smart move, smart
Decent player, though. I'll say he's a
Pedro
decent
Porro is a decent player.
But if I'm getting 40 bags for Pedro Porro, I'm yanking that.
That is
Honestly, you got a point.
That's
that
a
is a
yoink
big bag.
situation right
It's a
there.
yank situation. You know what? I'm gonna sell him as well. I think there's I'm gonna need some trophy in my cabinet, so I feel like that's a good choice.
Palace, so what's the verdict?
Because they kept him, because they sold him, I think I'm gonna keep him. Because if it's gonna be fierce on the market when I have Pedro Porro at home, I'd rather just keep Pedro Porro. But 40 mil is a lot of
A lot
money.
of change.
I don't think Pedro Porro's an everyone sell type of player. So
Yeah, he's not an everyone's
respectable.
sell.
So Varvar and Firms will be selling Pedro Porro for $40 million. Here are the options available. The first option is Livramento for $50 million. The second option is Vanderson for 30. And the third option, Firms, it's your boy. It is Davide Calabria for $15 million.
Yeah, but that
Bro, what are we doing here?
Thank God I
damn.
kept Poro.
Well, that was a very smart move to keep Poro on your
Bro,
part.
Are these all downgrades?
one of us was gonna get Calabria.
These are not all
sir.
downgrades because I'm taking Livermento. Easy choice.
Who's the second option? Wanderson?
Vanderson from AS Monaco. Linked to
he's-
Spurs actually in real
He's
life.
not bad, but I'm gonna go for Livramento too over here.
Oh my goodness, we got the first bidding war of the day.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let's get to bidding, boys. We're gonna start it off at 55 million.
55 million.
55 million?
I'll go 60.
60 mil for firms.
I'll go 70. Call it a day.
70
I know
million.
firms don't got the cojones to go 75.
Bro, Livramento is not worth
Yeah, it's
75.
not.
He ain't trying to spend
Cut.
that bag.
Give me Vanderson.
Varvar, you have completed your first management card. Firms, you will have Vanderson on your team for 30 million. Not too shabby.
Bro, Livermento is one of the best young fullbacks in the world. I'll take that.
Pedro Poro
Young
currently
full-
is better.
Pedro Porro is better.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Boys, we are now heading to the midfield. It is left center mid, and the current player at left center mid for Tottenham is Malang Sarr for 30 million.
It's
boys.
not Malang.
Sorry, what's his name?
Papa
Papa Mate. Mata?
Making the gun, making the gun,
No,
making
no,
the
no,
gun,
don't,
making the
don't,
gun, making the
don't
gun.
Pape Mate.
please. Papa Mate. There.
Who's the star that plays at Crystal Palace?
The Sarr, I don't know. Malang?
Sarr.
Is that Malang?
No.
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 I don't know.
Aye.
SAR bingo.
Come on,
today
you
with
got it.
Millie. Try and guess the SAR.
There's
It's his
three
man.
stars in the world.
This is Tsar Alexander V of Russia.
the Tsar.
Papa Mate Sarr, gentlemen.
Millie probably knows more about the Tsars of Russia than he does.
He doesn't know about the stars in football.
Boys, we're now headed to the middle of the pitch. It is left center mid, and the player currently at Tottenham is Papa Mate Sarr. You could sell him for 30 million or keep him on your team.
What's that smile you got going on there,
Smirking.
Millie?
I got nothing. I got nothing, bro.
Dirkio Schmirkio. He's low-key a good player.
He is a good
He
player.
is a good player, but you know what?
On that note,
Sold. Sold. Sold.
I feel like this is a Pedro Porro situation, and I think that he does not deserve 3 sells, so I'm going to keep him in my team.
bro, you want to compete
Nah.
for top 4
Ask-
with this midfield.
Ask Spurs fans, and they rate him heavily.
Oh, I know they do, but bro, look at Arsenal, look at Man City. Even Man United, low-key has decent players now in midfield. So
Sar's underrated,
Bro,
bro.
Marino
he's
is
good.
better than both of these midfielders.
Pala and Ferns will be heading to see who the options are, and this is what they could pick from. The first option is Ezequiel Palacios for 50 million bones. Second option is Joao Gomes for 35 million. And third is Leon Goretzka for 25 million.
So where's the upgrades?
Yeah,
Once again,
I don't understand,
what's going
bro.
on over here?
Wow, you really don't rate these dons.
Palacios was one of the best midfielders.
Yeah, I know he is, but at that point,
João Gomez from Wolves is a very class player.
Very, very
And
good
then
in
there's
my opinion.
Goretzka.
These aren't
understand.
upgrades. These aren't upgrades.
but you're losing money too for
Yeah.
a player that's
Palacios is an
No.
upgrade.
yes,
Barely.
Palacios
he
was
is.
one of the
Barely.
best
He is.
midfielders in all of Europe last
Where do
season.
you play?
Leverkusen.
Exactly.
undefeated.
Undefeated.
Millie, give me Ezequiel Palacios.
We got to see what Pala needs first.
You know what? Stocks are low. Stocks are awfully low on a
That is
certain.
not
Looking at
about
that Leon
Goretzka.
Goretzka.
Stocks
No.
are awfully low on
Looking
a
at that
certain
Goretzka
feller.
talk.
Nah.
Go for it, bro. It's all
I'm
good.
gonna take that fella at the bottom. I'm taking Leon Goretzka.
Low value move right there.
If his EAFC rating weren't high, no one would rate the brother.
Bro, stocks are low on him. There's a player there. There's a serious player
You're not even
there.
getting steroid Goretzka.
Bro, brother needs to
You're
go to
just
Turkey
getting
for a
good
haircut.
Skinny
Goretzka.
Goretzka.
He needs to go
Maybe
to
skinny
Turkey for a
Goretzka is what he needed. Maybe that's what he needs to come back into form. Maybe he can rejuvenate his
Rejuvenate his
form.
Rejuvenate, yes.
So Ferns will be getting the top option in Ezequiel Palacios, and Pala will be getting Leon Goretzka. He's banking on a rejuvenation season.
Rejuvenation Station, like we say every episode.
Rejuvenation station.
Like we said, we're gonna rename this series Rejuvenating.
Rejuvenation Station.
And Palacios won a trophy, so I'm knocking that one off.
The boys are looking confident on their recent transfers, but it is now finance time, boys. You're gonna have to pick a finance card.
However, since you made a little bit of a situation last time.
I don't like
kerfuffle.
finance time. This brother forgot a
Bro,
card.
just
Yeah,
leaving
this
a
is
card
why I
down
take
there.
What's
the
going
cards.
on?
Those 2 cards there.
He's picking and choosing.
He just picked his own.
I gave him the opportunity to give out the cards, not to take one for himself.
Here you go.
Yeah.
picking the top one.
The goal for this season is at least 1 trophy this season. The board field can be the time to finally win silverware plus 20 million.
No.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
understand
a bit of
anything
cash.
you just said there. I'll be real.
Basically, Spurs think it's time to win silverware plus 20 mil.
Not too
That's it?
shabby, not too shabby.
Let's see. Shirt sales have seen a boost after major signings joined the club. Plus 15 M.
You know what this
Not too
means,
bad.
guys?
The major signing must be
No,
Vanderson.
Plus
Have we
20,
ever gotten
plus
3
15.
positives?
Do you know what this
Never.
means?
No.
Brother, all I want is you just not to swap transfer budgets with me and we're good.
I'm hiding the money so we don't know. Oh, pundits do not have you doing well in the new season, and fans think the same. Minus 20 mil.
Let's go! Up the Spurs! United!
Boys, with those new budgets, let's head over to goalkeeper. We are going in between the posts here, and we have the Italian Don Vicario there. You could keep him, or you could sell him for $45 million.
10 cap. This is a keep.
Yeah, this is a keep situation.
We're all Italian here. We all know his worth. This guy, he could be potentially better than Donnarumma. I see him starting.
great.
And
We used to have an Italy kid up. What happened to the Italy kid?
We had to move it for some Prem kits.
Hey, no way, bro.
Against Leicester, the brother kind of saved them a couple times there.
El jugador.
Yeah.
The options that the boys missed out on. The top option was Mike Maignan, $55 million. The second was Trubin for $45 million, and third was Kepa for $20 million.
So basically, we missed out on nothing.
So Firms'
I would have considered the first option.
nationalism kept
Yeah.
him from getting Magnan.
That's such a shame.
Listen, 10 million more for a goalie?
Is it worth it?
Some, maybe not. Some would.
So you're
Burn.
telling me Magnan's not worth an extra 10 million and I'm supposed to rate this
Brother, this is a squad builder video. Not a who's better.
Burns, you just got a
situation.
bit of cash too from the finance card. You're telling me you couldn't put that towards a Mike Maignan
honestly.
situation.
I rate Vicario. Vicario's up there.
New starting goalie for Italy.
Should be.
No,
Literally. should be.
Donnarumma's still solid.
No.
The
should
bias
be.
is crazy,
Should be.
Firms.
We are now heading to an attacking position, and it is left wing. And boys, Tottenham's star boy, well, not really a star boy anymore, star man, it is Heung-min Son. Listen, you could sell him for $70 million, or you keep the captain, Il Capitano.
Il Capitano.
Il
The
Capitano is
Korean guy is crazy.
Il Capitano. I don't know how to say captain in Korean. I will learn though.
We should.
I'm wearing the Leverkusen kit. Son, obviously Leverkusen legend.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't know.
Legend?
Well,
Would you say
legend, probably
legend,
not.
bro? The guy just
He
moved.
had like
notable
1 year
name.
at the club.
Notable name.
Respect
yeah,
Heung-min
for sure.
Son's Leverkusen legacy.
For Inter, that's enough to become a legend.
Oh,
man.
for sure. In that, I'm going to keep him.
Catching
I'm going to
straight.
keep him. Even though I think he's kind of overrated, kind of made an entire career off of playing with Harry Kane, but I'll keep him.
He's playing without him and he's still balling
Yeah,
out.
he's all right.
He's all right. I'm
I'll keep
keeping
him.
him.
You're keeping
keeping
that
him?
on?
But I don't want to all keep Son. I want to switch this up, make this interesting.
No, come on. He's an icon of the sport.
He is, and especially of this team. Like, what's left of the old Spurs is.
Let's see.
His son.
He's
Son.
aging. He's not really the same player that he used to be. Let's say I think this may be his last good season.
Okay, Melly, I need some money too, so I'm looking to downgrade here. Can I get 70 mil in the bank? I'm gonna give you Son. I'm gonna sell him.
Son is off of Pala FC Firms. You're gonna keep him as well.
I'm keeping him.
Pala, you have the pick at the lot. This is what is available. The first option is Anthony Gordon for 65 million. The second is Mitoma for 45, and third is Raheem Sterling, 25 million. Some value there. if
There's
I'm-
interesting
all
options.
downgrade.
Value, but downgrades.
Yeah, but money made.
Money has been made.
Money made.
How much?
I mean, is Anthony Gordon worth 5 mil profit on Son?
No.
All younger. There's something there. There's
The
something.
long- term?
Mitoma, Ange coach Mitoma, no? If I'm not mistaken.
That is some box-to-box factos.
That is some serious profiling there.
That is a
no,
VAR check.
I'm VAR check this Millie, but in Japan, I believe he did coach him.
After VAR check, Mitoma and Postecoglou did not cross paths. So I don't. You were spewing a lot of cap,
Spreading misinformation, I guess.
as always.
That's
on
our
Locked On.
specialty.
I'm getting ripped in languages I don't even understand. In German, I'm getting
German
ripped on TikTok.
TikToks.
I
You
don't
got a
know.
lot of friends in Germany now.
I'm on German TikTok right now, and I don't understand a word, but I know it's negative. I just know it's not good.
People
What is
might
it
be
not?
confused, but what can they look up on TikTok?
I don't
even know.
know.
German
Honestly, just
man
look up
ripping
VAR
box to
ball
box Varvar.
Just look up VAR Germany. You'll see a couple.
And he's wearing the Leverkusen kit.
No, the brother popped up a picture of me in the jail video.
Yeah, crazy
video?
work.
Yeah.
Crazy work. He
so-
went to Instagram to get that photo
Convicted, bro.
too.
Yeah. So who are we talking about here?
It's me.
you have-
I
yeah,
gotta pick.
yeah,
I
you
gotta
gotta
pick.
pick.
After all that discourse, even off camera, we were discussing the careers of Ange and Mitoma, and they never crossed paths. But I'm gonna take Mitoma. I think I'm gonna take the money in the bag and put a new left winger in there.
The next position up is central attacking midfielder, and there is an English Don. It is James Maddison. Boys, you could keep him on your team, which would be advisable, but you could get a nice bag for him. $60 million for him.
Is Madison a nailed-on starter?
Yes.
Is he a nailed-on starter?
Is he
should
one of the
be.
best in the Prem?
I mean, the first 2 games of the season are already done. Madison for the next, I think for the next 8 months is going to say, ciao, I'm done for the year.
Purple Punch, done.
Everyone knows that it's always the first impression, right?
Yeah.
So Madison, he has a good couple games at the start. Everyone says he's one of the best in the Prem, regardless of what he does.
No, Barber has a strange idea in his head that Madison was good for like 5 games at the beginning of last season and then just did nothing for the rest of the season.
You actually perfectly described his
No.
season.
Bro, you said you
What actually
continuously
happened
say
is
In other
that.
words,
exceptional.
Sold.
Oh my God, bro. How are you
Goodness.
selling Madison? How are you selling this brother?
60 million bones to the bank.
When Spurs fans, it's already funny when Arsenal fans try to come up in the conversation, but when Spurs fans show up to the conversation with Madison, to the Bruno, KDB, Odegaard debate, I just start laughing because
Bro.
the brother has cheeks.
Would you take him at United?
Yes.
Madison deserves to be in the Eze Gibbs White conversations if we're being for real. here.
that is
What are we
praise.
talking
That's
about?
the
We
conversation.
already put
here.
we already put Gibbs White in the Eze conversation?
Yeah.
When did that happen? When did
Gibbs
that
White
update
low
happen?
key underrated. United fan too.
Underrated doesn't mean that he's just as good as
Are
Madison.
you guys selling or keeping them?
I'm keeping the brother. The brother's class.
60 million though.
60 mil is a very nice chunk of change. If I do see so.
There's a
myself.
price for everything.
That's more than half your initial budget
Yeah.
on one Don.
I keep thinking that I'm broke, but I have 120 million. On that note, sold. Madison, you're out.
Goodness gracious. So we have Varvar and Pala. They'll be duking it out for these players.
Dookie.
Let's see what the
Dookie.
options are.
Dookie.
Duke.
Bro, that sounded like
Not like the Joker.
Joker.
The bus driver in Black Ops 2.
Oh, the
Black Ops the
Green Run.
transit
Green
green
Run.
run. When he goes like this.
Oh, that, bro, bring me back.
When you used to stab him and he used to turn it
Yeah.
through the red eyes.
Black Ops 2 goated. The GOAT. The
Best
GOAT
game?
Black Ops 3, the GOAT COD for being
Black
Yeah.
Ops 2 up there.
Black Ops 3 GOAT.
This is a serious podcast discussion.
yeah.
that needs to happen. Okay, next week we're talking about the
Yes.
the
On the
best Call
pod,
of
on
Duty.
the
Best video games.
podcast, we're gonna talk about
Be there or be square.
Boys, back to the rebuild. Here are the options available. The first option is West Ham's Paqueta for 70 million bones. The second option is Fabian Ruiz, Euro Dawn, Euro winner for $40 million. And third is Brahim Diaz, Milan fodder, Real Madrid fodder, but somehow Champions League winner, $30 million.
Now, I've said this on multiple occasions. This was before he went to Real Madrid. I think Brahim Diaz has always been a good player, even when he was at Milan. Firms thought he was shit.
At Milan, he was shit. At Real Madrid, you're playing with the best players in the world. So obviously, you're going to be better.
Your game's always
Three
elevated.
rises to the top, bro.
Exactly.
Okay. What do you want me to answer that? He goes to a better team, he plays better. Makes sense.
That's some wise shit, Vara.
But the crazy thing is that Brahim had the keys at Milan firms.
And he was not good.
had the keys.
Brahim had the keys.
So when you give him the keys,
What keys? The keys to what? The
he was
bouncy
our starting
castle?
cam.
Ford Ranger.
He's an 05 Ford Ranger XLT, no heated seats. That was
Bro, you
Milan.
did not have the keys, bro.
The player I'm going to select, it's only fair that I go Abaghetti, Abaghetti.
Downgrade.
I don't know how that.
Milan
that is not
legend.
a,
Another-
Only Milan legends on this list.
Another Milan flop.
Milan flop.
But I
That's
would take-
crazy.
I
Bro,
would
see,
take
all
Paqueta
these
back.
players that turn out to be good, the common denominator is Milan. So,
I mean-
Questions need to be asked.
yeah,
Which Inter players got better when they left Inter?
none. That's why.
Not because we
Inter
have them
maximize
in their
talent.
prime and we just
Okay.
let them go, bro.
Well, I guess they usually retire after they.
Yeah, true. Coffin.
chilling.
Needle in the coffin.
There's nothing
Needle
after.
in the coffin firms.
You don't go to a retirement community to further move back into a house.
Yeah, you're right.
community.
Green Grove is Inter.
No one gets the
Not a
reference.
retirement home, it's a retirement community. Okay,
Anyway,
Fala.
I don't want to touch anything that's ever touched Milan, so I'm going to take Fabian Ruiz. Because I also don't want to go head to head for Paqueta, bro. The guy might get banned next season, so I don't want to touch that.
So Varva will be getting Paqueta for 70 and Pala will be getting Fabian Ruiz for $40 million. Pala, that also helps with your out of the Premier League type.
I need over 3 of the. I got Goretzka and Ruiz already, so I need one more. Actually, over 3. Is it over 3? At least 3.
Fabian Ruiz, Napoli legend.
Boys, before we get to the next position, we are getting a call. Pick a management card.
Boys, what do you say we do the hand thing again?
Why not?
Pause.
Yeah,
The
pause
hand
that.
thing again.
Resume.
Okay, randomly select. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, tabarnak.
Crazy. Got a little feisty in there, fellas. Firms, go first.
Oh, okay. The board feel the attack still relies too much on human son. You must sign one new attacking player. That ain't no problem.
no problem.
Ain't no problem.
You were thinking about it anyways.
Yeah, I was.
Fans feel the squad is still not young enough. You must bring on at least 2 U23 players. That's
tough.
That is
I think
tough.
you got screwed this episode.
Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah, you're
screwed.
getting cooked.
That's not even that bad. I just jinxed
Oh,
myself.
bro said not even that bad before he
I
touched
just
his
jinxed
management card.
myself.
Jinx season.
Sponsors will pull out if superstars are not on the team. You must sign a first option midfielder and defender to keep them on board.
Both?
Goodness gracious.
And you only have one.
I signed a midfielder already.
Doesn't
first
matter.
option.
No, that's a new card.
Doesn't matter. The
That means
sponsors
new
are new
signings.
sponsors.
New signings.
Oh,
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care.
You got cooked.
I have a first option defender and midfielder already.
No,
Don't
you got
care.
cooked. You got cooked.
the next position is striker, and there is a Tottenham new boy. It is Dominic Solanke, but you could get rid of him and get a player of your choice for 45 million.
Solanke is an interesting option because I'm sure if you go out on the market, there's some better options. But we're talking about Prem here, and this brother's track record's pretty decent.
Yeah, and 45 mil
In the
is
Prem?
Loki is a one-season wonder though. Last
Yeah, he
year,
is.
he had an insane amount of goal tally, but before that, it's kind of like a Drogba. People speak about Drogba as these big bagsmen. Big
We are
bagsmen
not
here.
doing this.
Oh, that's crazy.
We are
Bro,
not
look at
doing
Drogba's
this.
stats. The brother's overrated.
Did you watch him play?
I watched him play for CF Montreal.
Oh,
That's
brother,
it. You should
that
have watched it for
is-
Chelsea too, brother.
And he was scoring every game
Go-
for CF
Yeah.
Montreal. That
Stats
should
don't
change
lie.
nothing.
Men and women lie. Numbers don't. Brother was not that good.
Now you
That's,
just got
that's
put.
ridiculous.
That's Comp
That is
City.
actually the worst.
It's
Comp
just
City.
like Chelsea.
Comp
Chris
City.
Bro, that's one of your
Everything
worst.
is
That's one of
based
your
on a
worst.
lie.
That's one of your worst.
Yeah,
takes
that's
ever.
wrong.
We're
That's
comparing
That's one of your
Solanke with
worst takes
Drogba.
ever.
Martial, Drogba.
Comp City.
Bro, what are you
Bro,
doing?
can we give
Are
him
you-
timeouts? Can we
are
vote
you-
for timeouts?
Give him a red card or something.
Yeah, yellow card.
That might low-key be a yellow card.
What are we doing here? I'm selling Solanke.
You're selling Solanke?
Yeah.
That is a.
He might
Up to
become
you.
a good player eventually, but I
don't
don't know.
see
I
it
feel
right now.
like is that really your main striker?
I'm keeping Solanke. I think this was actually a smart buy by Spurs. If I
Yeah, I'm keeping Solanke as well. I want to see what he's doing. this
Damn, all
season.
the Dons are keeping their
You're
players.
keeping him.
Yeah, I'm keeping him.
Goodness gracious.
KF
They're
City.
gonna be. I thought he was gonna sell, so I didn't want to get into no bidding wars.
I ain't getting no.
You know you
got.
gotta spend some dough later on. That's the problem.
Trying to get in a
because I
bidding
need
war,
to buy
brother.
2 first options in defense and midfield. I'm gonna keep Solanke now.
Ooh, Tabarnak.
So Pala and Varva will opt to keep Solanke on their teams, but Firms FC, you are looking for a new striker. Here are the options. The first option is Gyökeres for 70 million bones. The second is Inter's Tottenham for 50 million. I think that's a little bit of a bargain in my opinion, but
Define.
and third is John Duran, 30 million.
Is the bargain in the room with us?
For real, bro.
The
For real.
bargain's right here, bro.
Bro, you can offer me Turam for.
For
what?
literally
20
20
mil,
million, and
and
I
I'm
would
not
have to
taking
consider it. Like I would have to think
Bro,
about it.
Turam as an alone striker in a system like this,
would never work.
I would actually claw my eyes out. Mil.
Turam without
You
Lautaro.
could play him as a winger. He was
Low
a
key,
pure winger
based
before
on
that.
pure value, I think the best value for option here is Duran. Because, bro,
This guy's been propping up that
Bro,
guy.
he
Wait,
don't
Duran
even-
is crazy
You
good. I
got-
can't lie, bro.
bro, you got Gyökeres right there. Hipster's dream.
And that's Postecoglou's dream.
Duran-
That's Big Angie's
Is it?
dream right there. Could
What?
be. Imagine him cooking with that. Goodness.
I think he would cook.
What's the selling?
So who you buying for?
Give me Gyökeres.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Well, also, as an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't be able to buy Gyökeres for Spurs because that would be like I'd be hijacking
That's
my
like
own.
your-
I'd be
yeah.
hijacking my own deal.
Is this deal in the room with us right now?
He won a trophy with Sporting, right?
Yeah. Did they win the title
Yes.
last year? Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
did.
Bro,
did.
Turam isn't even the best Uran on this list, bro. That's crazy work.
Yeah. Ass.
So Firms has got his new striker in Gyökeres. We are now headed to left center back, and it is Tottenham's Van de Ven. You could sell him for 40 million or keep him for your rebuild.
Now, I kind of like my center backs to play.
Hmm.
So,
What does that mean? He's been
Like-
playing.
yeah, but brother just got taken off against.
Snag.
Actually, this might
Dang.
be posted. He might be playing, but I think FPL wise, I think he's out the next week because he got injured against Everton.
I'm gonna say it. I like my center backs upright. I don't like them head and feet in the air. If you remember that exact
And brother, this ain't
conversation
FIFA. I don't need this 97 pace center back. If we're being for real,
He's not 97 pace.
he's up there.
Bro,
He's not even over 90 pace.
not-
said, yeah, he is.
No chance.
we're going to have to review that.
He's
theory.
not a Bombito situation.
Anyways, boys, Romero and Van de Ven, top center back pairing in the
If they
world.
play.
Top.
If they play together.
Brother,
when they play,
check
they're class.
Check these defensive stats for Spurs. What's these top center back pairing?
Clean sheets, clean sheets, clean sheets.
Romero's obviously world class. Van de Ven doesn't even start for his country. Sell.
Oof.
Damn.
Keep, bro. Van de Ven is insane. I'm starting my prop right now.
Pala?
Interesting. I feel like I have the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other.
It's always
shoulder
like
here.
that at box to box.
I really like Van de Ven, but Var brings up a good point. He's injured very often. And he's gotten cooked a couple times.
Tottenham fans do rate him though.
Yeah. I'm going to keep Van de Ven. You know what? I'm going to keep Van de Ven.
Good. Good choice. Good passing, physical. Quel jugador.
If he plays.
So Varvar will have a shot at left center back. And keep in mind, he does need a top option here.
I do.
So here are the options. The first option is Ignacio for 45 million. Second is Maguire for 35. And third is Dragusin on the bench. You gotta take that top option, brother.
Like, the second option, low-key,
Maguire?
respect Ignacio, but obviously Maguire more proven, better player.
Brother,
But even
Ignacio,
Dragusin
is
off
this
the
some
bench.
guy you dragged off the street of
Sporting
Portugal
legend,
or
brother.
Argentina.
Sporting
Goodness
legend,
gracious.
we are up.
This guy's top option and his name is Ignacio.
Listen, or you wait till left back. Wait till left.
No, I'm not selling Udogi, so sneak peek. But I guess I have to go Ignacio. World class player.
You just
There it
lost
is.
the draft.
That's
Prop
a
City.
world class center back.
Prop City.
Oh, prop city, bitch. Prop.
Varvar took his top option at the center back position. Now we are headed to left back where there is the Italian Don, Destiny Udogi. What a baller. You could keep him or sell him for 45 million.
Am I twerking for Spurs
The
right now?
nationalism gonna
keep.
hurt us
I don't know.
again.
It's happened to firms. It's happening right now.
Bro, nationalism, the guy should be
What if
starting
Teo
over
Hernandez-
DiMarco.
What if it's Teo Hernandez?
Maybe I would consider it.
Consider.
What
Usually
if
it's a
Teo
flat no.
Hernandez who wants to leave Milan, bro?
Would never
It's
happen.
like with
Incredible
Magnon
sources
Donnarumma.
like that.
If Teo Hernandez
was
pops up,
reading
that would
all
never happen.
over Twitter. It's
This guy's
everywhere.
reading
It's
journalists
everywhere
that are
Teo wants to
ChatGPT
leave Milan
invented.
because
I do
Milan
not
is
know
not
these
a big
journalists.
club in his eyes.
You
Milan
do not
is not
know
a big club in
ball.
his eyes, and Milan have no chance of winning any trophies.
So he goes to Spurs.
According to Teo.
He goes to Spurs.
According to Teo.
Teo is not saying this publicly.
He said that Spurs is bigger.
Okay, so you're
than
selling
Milan.
Udogi? Who starts
No, I'm
over
keeping
DiMarco, by the
Udogi.
way?
I'm keeping Udogi.
Okay. Oh, that chat. Good chat.
Bro, I've been waiting that sneeze in for your entire fucking discussion. bro.
Teo said that Inter's bigger than Milan, according to him.
Right? You saw that
That's
too.
definitely fact checked, proven.
Rage bait, rage bait, rage bait.
100%. That's a community note right there. I already checked.
I see the community note.
So, boys, final offer. Will you be selling Udogi?
In Spurs' range, like in the realm of what Spurs can actually get, Udogi's the best. I'm keeping him.
Keep.
The boys will all be keeping the Italian star boy Udogi on their team. These are the players that they missed out on. The first option was DiMarco for $40 million. The second was Ben Chilwell for $25 million. And third was Ait Nouri for $20 million.
Bro, I think I could have gone away with this video on 50 mil.
That's all I needed.
I think I needed 20, 30. I could have. Just off of sales, I've been making enough money to finance my market.
You were waiting for that management card. Only spend what you sold.
Bro, I'm waiting for a
Damn.
good player.
And they
Ooh.
And none have come.
Spurs, the good players don't join
No,
Spurs.
I mean, the options. I mean, the players on the pitch are better than the options so far.
But
Crazy
good
work.
players don't join Spurs.
Look, who of us have upgraded in the position?
Paqueta,
Gyökeres.
Downgrade.
Gyökeres.
Ignacio, world-class center
Okay.
back.
Ezekiel Palacios.
Livramento.
Upgrade.
Palacios was an upgrade. Palacios, but like it's so negligible compared to like
Yeah, it's not like a
it's not a
world-class-
Rodrigo
Yeah, no.
over
Agreed.
Chiesa situation.
Agreed.
Well, the boys seem to be chilling with their budgets, but a finance card is coming up. So let's see how comfortable they are after this.
No.
Forgot about that. I did forget about this.
Yeah, this guy was chatting, oh, I have so much money. Like,
Give me 50 million.
But I lost 20 million. I'm still chilling.
Let's see.
well, let's see. That's when you start reading it out, usually,
was-
no?
Calm down, bro. The club will need to pay former managers Antonio Conte and Jose Mourinho their remaining salaries, minus 25 mil.
Goodness.
These brothers are
Egregious.
leeching off the Spurs.
Leeches. Uh-oh.
Let's read it together, remember?
Uh-oh.
Fans are putting pressure on the club to make a major signing, and the club wants to deliver plus 50 million. Yahoo!
Goodness gracious. Not too shabby at all.
So now I really don't have to worry about money.
Nice, perfect.
How much money you want?
Fabio Paratici has been arrested in Italy
No.
for his fraudulent activities while at Juventus, minus 20 million.
Goodness. Yahoo! Yahoo! Yahoo!
That makes me happier than me getting 50 mil. It's Varvar losing 20 of it.
Juve legend.
Juve legend for real.
The finance cards strike yet again. Such a shame for Varvar and Firms. Pala ends up on the good side of that one. Now we are headed to right center back, and there is an Argentine legend now, some may say. It is Cuti Romero. You could sell him for 65 million or keep him on your team.
This is the most obvious answer of the entire thing. I think this is a keep.
Don't you gotta sell some defenders?
I already sold Van de Ven, my brother.
Lucky. That's why you were selling him.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
There's one brother you have to sell.
Brother, Inacio to Van de Ven's a major upgrade.
Yeah.
You tell yourself that.
You got it, bro.
The blonde,
got
the
a
brother's blonde, no?
No.
No.
What does that got to
brother's,
do with anything?
Brother's brunette.
Brother's good.
The brother's good.
Oh, that's good. Boys, are you in the same boat? Will you be keeping Cuti Romero?
I just don't think there's anyone that's an upgrade on Romero.
World Cup winner.
I have the money. I could spend as much as I can get 120 million euro defender, but
Romero
Romero's just
underrated.
better.
Underrated.
Unless
He's one of the
it's-
best.
Unless it's like Araujo, Van Dijk, then there's nothing really that's moving me. Or Saliba.
Lisandro Martinez, Euro.
Okay, now we're just
Romero.
Millie, take it away.
Maguire.
Millie, take it
There's
away.
no Lisandro
Lindelof.
Martinez without Romero for Argentina, brother.
There's no Lisandro Martinez.
Willy
Period.
Cambuala,
Cambuala.
Okay, I am keeping Romero, Millie.
Reese Bennett, Will Fish.
So everyone will be keeping Cuti Romero then.
See.
Cuti Romero.
Si papi Millie.
No manches, güey.
Ay,
Okay.
papi.
I'm not going to get paid. for that.
Gracias,
Ay,
muchacho.
papi. Oh, es gordito.
We are now headed to right center mid, boys. And the player at right center mid is Bissouma. You could sell him for 35 million or
Sold.
keep him. Goodness gracious.
Sold.
Bro
Any
at 35
reason
and
for
called
that?
it a day.
Sold. I don't
this
need,
ain't
I
a-
don't
this
need
ain't
a
a
clown.
birthday
I don't
party.
need a
This ain't a
clown
birthday
in
party,
my
bro.
dressing room.
That's a good point. That is a good point. I'm selling 2 milli.
Boys, here are the options. The first option is Adam Wharton for $70 million. The second option is Pavlovic for 55. And third, it's Firms' boy Reindeers for 45 million.
This almost sounds perfect. Firms gets his reindeers.
How do you know I'm getting him?
Santa gets his reindeer.
Rudolph.
Varvar needs to get his top option.
I don't know, is Firms a Wharton enjoyer?
We could screw up Varvar.
I don't know.
Very
I kinda
badly.
want- I'll take Wharton, I guess.
He needs a top
have to
option. He
take
has no
Wharton.
I don't
choice.
want the top option, but I'll take it.
Okay.
Who
Millie,
would you have picked though?
Millie, I'll be an asshole. I'm also going to take Wharton, even though I
Good.
know he needs top option.
That is egregious. That's
I
heinous
would have
work.
taken Wharton. I think Wharton has the highest potential of any of these players.
No,
so-
Pavlovic does.
Hater
Reindeers, bro. You guys don't know about him.
Reindeers is, he's already at the top of the ceiling. He's knocking on the ceiling.
He has not
He's
hit
knocking at
anything.
Santa's door.
shit. So Firms, you're going to take Reindeers?
Of course I am. That guy's a baller.
Pala? Varvar?
I want Pavlovic, but I'm going to drive up the price of Reindeer. Of
Hater shit
Wharton.
Yeah, go through this unnecessary bidding process that we need to go through now.
Listen, we could start it at 75
Millie, he's
million.
making you make graphics for no reason right now.
They're already made, bro. No, we're already ahead. We're already ahead on this. We're going to start at 75
Okay,
million.
go. Bid,
Okay,
Pala.
89 million.
Okay, 90 million.
So to the highest bidder.
90 million bones. Goodness gracious.
See, I have more money though. I can further screw you by just getting you out of the video. But
That's crazy. Get him
I'm
out
an
the
asshole,
video.
but I'm not an asshole.
Crazy. So Pala, you will be given Pavlovic for 55 million bones.
Yep.
We are now at the final position in this Tottenham rebuild. Boys, how are your teams looking?
Cook City.
This Bayern midfield, I got Goretzka, Pavlovic.
Yeah.
That's
I am
rejuvenation
cooking.
station.
Didn't even win the Bundesliga last year.
Well, that
with
was because of
midfield.
Harry Kane. That was because of your boy.
They
Yeah.
made a team go undefeated because
That Harry King carry sesh. But it's looking.
It's alright.
Bro,
I got rid of my management thing, so I'm okay.
Yeah, did we all get our requirements?
Yeah.
Amazing work.
The boys are managing this rebuild very well. Now, it is right wing, and we have Kulusevski for $35 million, or you could keep him for your final position in this rebuild.
I'm keeping him. I got $0 in the bank right now.
I'm thinking about it though. It's just
Sold.
Kula's like
Sold. Juve
Sold.
Don.
bro.
Sold.
Juve legend.
Sold.
Juve icon.
Parma legend.
Pirlo made that guy. Pirlo made that overweight Swedish man look like a baller and made him worth 35,
he
40
is a
mil.
baller.
He is a baller.
Bro,
baller season.
Not like he was at Juve.
he's never getting better than he is
Brother,
now. He's never getting better than now.
Brother, Juve literally brought in Conceição this year for a 10 mil loan plus 30 mil option or whatever. Kulusevski's better than Conceição.
He's not even close.
Agreed.
Yes,
No.
he is.
Conceição has a ceiling. Kulu is at his ceiling. He'll never become a better player than he is.
I mean, if he stays fit, you
That's
never know.
tough for Kulu.
Are you selling or buying? Are you sold? Are you
I
selling or keeping?
So, Firms, what's the verdict? Will you be selling?
With that said, Kulusevski is a baller, but I will be selling him. I want to see my options.
Goodness gracious, Kulusevski.
You know you can't go back, Firms, right?
I know that.
Okay. So 45 mil. If
Yeah.
the 45 mil player shit, you're cooked.
It won't be.
That's risky, actually.
Very
Because you're
risky.
looking at bottom option, maybe a middle option.
But when you look at my striker force, Gyökeres and Son will be doing the carrying. I don't care who I have on my right wing, brothers.
Interesting. That's almost like AC Milan's transfer strategy.
Literally.
I don't care who I have on my right wing.
Leao and Morata.
In that case, Musa.
Musa is not a right winger.
Here are the options for right wing. The first option is Rafinha from Barca for 85 million. Second is Leroy Sané, 60 million. And third is Kingsley Coman for 45 million.
Rafinha, welcome to Pala FC.
Kulu better than all of them.
Unless Firms are
Not
saying
better
the
than
same.
Rafinha, bro.
No, not Rafinha. But he knows
Rafinha's
that.
baller. Who's the second option? Sane?
Yes, sir, 60 million.
Sane, welcome to Firms FC.
Sane, try and use your weak foot challenge impossible.
Kulusevski trying to use your weak foot challenge.
Use any foot
Kulusevski,
challenge.
Kulusevski has two left feet.
Kulusevski at Parma was a regen of Mohamed Salah, so respect
Yeah,
him.
well, that was 4 years ago.
The door
years
is
ago.
that way. The door
was
is that
maybe
way.
6 years
Half a
ago.
decade ago.
Bro, Salah comps.
That was like 7 Juve managers ago.
7 moons ago.
4 Juve managers ago.
The Tottenham rebuilds are now complete. Make sure to let us know in the comments down below who you think had the best rebuild.
I just want to say, regardless of my team, I almost doubled the transfer budget.
Good for you.
Oh, we're taking the money you take home now into account.
I like my team, but I also made money for Spurs.
Levy's going to be very happy.
I'm not gonna lie, these Tottenham rebuilds are looking pretty good. Some questionable decisions, but you guys can let us know in the comments down below what you think was questionable. And as always, if you are a Patreon follower, you will be thanked at the end of every YouTube video. So we just want to say thank you as always.
The support that we feel on Patreon is actually incredible. So we're going to tell you guys this every single week. We really, really appreciate it. See you guys next week.
See ya.
Thank you.